out here, so go show them.
INF on the beat.
Okay, come on, skitty, Stella, flame.
It's something about this money, I'ma make it so easy. Don't care about all that frontin', I'ma make it so easy. Keep hating, I'ma keep stunting, I'ma make it look easy. I'ma make it look easy. I'ma make it look easy. It's something about this money, I'ma make it so easy. Don't care about all that frontin', I'ma make it so easy. Keep hating, I'ma keep stunting, I'ma make it look easy. I'ma make it look easy. I'ma make it look easy.
Alright, that's enough of that. Hey y'all, what's going on? Misfits Radio and TV in the building. We got.
Hey lady, why we echoing?
We're not about to. Hold on a second.
Y'all give us a minute. Hold on.
Go ahead. Talk.
Got a little audio.
Okay, now we ain't echoing.
All right, that's good.
It was feedback from the speakers to the mics. If you know what that means.
What does that mean?
That means it was echoing. The technical term. What's going on, Kay?
It is hot out here, player.
Man, you know I know it's hot. It's hot. It's hot out here, man.
What does that mean?
We was in Florida over the weekend since Thursday or Wednesday last week.
Okay. How was the trip?
Man, it was a good trip. It was just hot for no reason. Then it started raining, but that didn't make it cooler. It just was hot with rain, with steam then. So that shit was still fun. I still had a good time getting away, but it was just, the heat is just overpowering. It's like,
did it rain every day?
It rained every day we was there. And you know, the heat down there is different from the heat here for some reason. It was like extra hot heat. It was just...
Because they have dry heat and then it rains and it get humid dry. That's how I always equate it.
Oh, it was like stuck to me or something. I couldn't understand what was going on. It was just too hot. And, I don't know how them people deal with it. But anyway, we made it back.
What part of Florida did y'all go to?
Orlando? Yeah, Orlando.
You had to think about
Orlando. We had a good time.
But you had to think about it?
Yeah, because we was in a couple of places, but we was primarily in Orlando.
Okay.
We went to a couple of areas, but primarily...
Was it crowded?
No. Surprisingly, no. We didn't go to no theme parks or nothing.
No, but I'm just saying in general.
No.
I'm just saying like it would have been crowded. Would have been the 4th of July weekend.
No. I mean, it was some people out there, but...
Right.
And that was mostly for soccer. Like, it was people out. I guess.
They playing soccer there too? Or just for the watch parties?
Just watch parties.
Gotcha.
But other than that, no traffic, no overwhelm, no lines. I mean, I went to Wendy's and it was nobody. It was not so many people at Wendy's. I was like, I don't even know if I should eat there. There ain't even no line around the building.
You eat at fast food restaurant when you go out of town?
If I'm going somewhere fast.
Oh, I don't eat at fast food when I go out of town. Now, if I'm driving on the road, like when I'm driving on my road trips I make, when I get somewhere, I don't eat fast food when I get there.
Well, what you eat?
I go to the restaurants or something like that.
It wasn't that kind of party. Like we went somewhere out, but we went to a friend's house and they were barbecuing there because it was a birthday party.
Okay.
So we had a good time. We did our thing, and yeah.
And then I do, like if I stay in an Airbnb or rent a house or something, I may do more cooking.
Oh, okay. But yeah, we didn't. It wasn't a kind of thing where we just were out surveying the land, and we went for a specific reason.
Oh, okay.
And we had a good time for that reason. We just chilled out. So yeah, it was good. Other than that, nothing really complained about. How was your weekend?
It was cool. Went to a barbecue. Mm-hmm. Went to go see some fireworks.
Okay.
Chilled at one of my homegirls' house.
Okay.
On Sunday. And that's basically it.
Do you watch soccer, football, whatever it's called? Do you watch it? Mm-hmm. You know you watch sports, so I'm asking. Do you?
Yeah.
You do. So did you watch any other games?
I didn't watch any this weekend.
You didn't watch the U.S. play?
I really didn't even watch TV. I don't even think I really... The only time I watched TV was yesterday. Me and my son watched a show together.
Okay.
But outside of that, I really haven't watched TV. So yeah.
Okay. So I'm shocked that you didn't partake in any other festivities, I guess.
I'm going.
No, just going and watching. I mean,
No, so I'm going to the final event that we have. Cause, what is it? I want to say it's next Saturday.
okay.
They're doing something at Piedmont Park.
Okay.
So I said I will go to it. Hopefully the crowd don't die down because the last game is actually on the 15th. So I just didn't want to, like, even the watch parties and stuff like that. It's just too many people for me.
Okay.
And it'd be too overcrowded and I'll be way too overstimulated.
Is that bad or good? Overstimulated how?
That's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah.
Speaking of
So
overstimulated.
it's a game today. It's a
It
game.
is?
It's a game tonight.
I've never been a sports person, but I definitely don't watch soccer. Just don't watch. I tried to play it on PlayStation one time a few years back. FIFA, I think it was FIFA 2006, something like that.
So my daughter, she plays soccer, and my bonus son, he had played soccer.
Where you get a bonus child from? Where them come from? Who that belong to?
My
Where bonus children get? Where they come from?
My ex-husband.
So so that's a child your ex-husband had already had. No, I saw something today. Not about ex-husbands, but
Okay.
it just because it's groups ask about children. I saw a post today where I'm always gonna mention this, the balloon pop challenge, and
That's like the crazy.
But look, this guy was so fly.
Okay.
So he was tall. Y'all love tall men. I think he's like 6'4", 6'5". Black guy.
Y'all. But
All women.
we're gonna
All women. In general, I'm saying all. And he was, I don't want to say, he was just so smooth with it. And she was talking to him and she was like,
Is he the one that was coming out looking, or was he on the panel?
he was on the panel. She was looking.
Okay.
And he was like, I don't know what you would add any value to my life. Like, because she was really into him. Like, she really like, if they would have cut the cameras off and left, she would have gave him something right there on the floor. Like, right there in the studio. He was like, I don't know if you would add any value to my life. And she's like, what you mean? He's like, like, any value. I can't learn anything from you. You can't teach me any, you can't help me with my finances. And she's like, but, you got kids? He said, no, I don't have kids.
Why did she just assume he had kids?
I don't know. I guess she was trying to see what kind of value she could add to his life because she really wanted him. Like, she really wanted him. Like, I guess if he would say, yeah, I got kids, she's like, well, I could take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? Just what I'm assuming. I don't know if that's why she asked. He was like, no, I don't have kids. And she was like, but you a doctor, right? He's like, yeah, I am a doctor. So she was, like, really into him, but he was so respectful in the way he put her, like, let her know, like, no, I can't be with you.
It's just the fact that he was even on there for me.
You depleting my value. Well, successful men sometimes, like successful women sometimes have a hard time finding somebody. They might want to meet somebody.
On Pop, the balloon challenge.
Hey. We can't judge.
I take that show for a joke.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where you kind of tell. I just liked how respectful he was to her and letting her down easily. And my thing was, he was very respectful, let her down easily. And I don't think men get let down that way. They get dogged out when they get let down. Like, nigga, you show up. You know how y'all do.
Some, like, when I was out, I would let people down easy.
Easy. Give me an example of easy let down for you.
Even if I wasn't dating somebody and I'm not interested, I would tell them I'm dating somebody.
So that would be.
That's my way of letting them down.
That's your easy let down.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm already taken.
And then they say, well, what they got to do with me?
Typically, most people don't say that no more.
Okay.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see, I talk a lot of shit about relationships and stuff like that. And my mentality is shifting to I need to be more intellectual about it instead of combative. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm very combative when it comes to relationships.
You're combative, period.
But I think that I need to be more intellectual about the aspect of relationships and what it entails to be in one.
It entails a lot
especially nowadays.
It really does entail a lot of hard work, a lot of compromising, and trying to learn somebody that's willing to allow you to learn them. And it takes a lot of communication. And I think that's where a lot of relationships fail.
Slick said, what's our topic? I can't get that thing to pop up on the screen for nothing to say in my life today.
It's the same thing we always talk about.
Relationships. Relationships is the conversation. Always, Slick. Of course, we know Slick 616 in the building as always in the background, directing and producing. Just let y'all know on all the shows on Misfits Radio and TV, Slick is always in the building. Don't think just because you don't hear her name, she's not in the building. She's always there in the shadows. I can't move the fan. I can't. It's too hot. It's too hot down here. We will melt if I move the fan, Slick. I'm sorry. We just gonna have to deal with it today.
YouTube or Instagram? Which one is it coming through on?
It's probably coming through on this mic. It's probably coming through on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's coming through as much on Facebook and YouTube, but I can't move it, man. I'm sweating right now, and Kate's starting to sweat, so. Whew.
Yeah, you know, it take a lot for me to
It's
sweat.
199 degrees down here. I can't. You gotta want it to come down here and do a podcast. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. Because it's hot.
But it's a lot of relationships fail due to the communication. Because my perception of what you're saying and your perception of what I'm saying sometimes doesn't match. And
Right.
a lot of times what I heard you say or what you heard me say, sometimes it don't be there. So I think a lot of times relationships fail because of communication.
They say all relationships fail because of communication. Communication is one of the biggest besides finances and cheating, but I think communications become first, because if you communicate about the finances and the prospect of cheating, you probably won't have as many problems. Because I think a lot of people, especially a man of my young age and women of my same young age, don't have we've been through some things, so we don't necessarily have the illusion of loyalty and faithfulness. You get what I'm saying? Like 100% exclusion, just being me and you exclusive. I don't think a lot of us of older age has that illusion that is going to be the case or that is going to happen.
Really?
I don't believe so. A lot of people don't. I mean, when you get a certain age, I don't know how old you are, and I'm not going to ask because it's disrespectful, but once a person gets of a certain age, the illusion of exclusivity, I think, goes away.
It ain't went away from me, baby.
But you ain't hit that wall yet. You ain't hit that age yet.
What age do we gotta hit to get it?
I don't know. Early upper 50s, a little bit in your halfway mark.
I'm knocking at the door.
Right, and the reason why I'm saying this is because, I believe everybody's been cheated on. I don't think there's been not one person.
So that brings us back to the conversation we had last week. Then do you think people should share? Like, if you know...
I think the thought of sharing is a hard thought to navigate.
So,
because I know doesn't mean I agree. Because I know I'm going to agree because we talked about it, I guess you could say. But because I agree and I know doesn't mean that I'm emotionally okay with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can agree with you. You have people who claim to be polygamist and in polygamy relationships still get jealous and upset about certain things. You get what I'm saying? Their mindset is supposed to be open and free. I don't own you. You could do what you want to do, but they still get jealous and emotionally distraught about certain things. So just because I agree doesn't necessarily mean I'm emotionally unattached from it. I think you have to be emotionally unattached for it to work properly. I don't think you can have a whole bunch of emotions in
So if you're emotionally unattached, then that means you don't give a damn, right?
Pretty much.
So if you want to be able to have that polygamous idea, you're saying that one of the people got to be like, I don't give a damn.
I think both of them will have to be. This is just my opinion. I haven't done any psychological experiments to see, but I think that most of them would generally have to be emotionally unattached in order for it to work properly. Now, I'm not saying it couldn't work if they are emotionally attached. I'm saying for it to work properly without any hiccups, without any arguments or disagreements or whatever the case may be, you would have to be emotionally unattached from that situation. You wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you never know. You spending time with your other partner 5 minutes too long. He emotionally attached because you've been 5 minutes too long over there. So you got to be, I would hate to say just, like you said, we just can't give a fuck. You have to not be able to give a fuck. And that's kind of hard to do when you spend time swapping spit and bodily fluids with somebody is on a regular basis, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so, but yeah. I don't have the illusion. I have the illusion that you're supposed to be only me and you.
Right, and I'm not. Let me re-clarify. I don't say that the illusion is not there. I think that is less controlling of the relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like I know everybody wants to be not want to be cheated on, and I'm assuming everybody wants to be faithful. But the illusion of that being the case may be not there.
So do you think? Okay, was you done with that topic?
Yeah,
the illusion of being faithful.
Slide into the other topics.
So do you? When you were saying men aren't let down easy, do you think women should date down?
What do you mean date down? How? What? In what way? In what way are we talking about dating down?
So say like
economic, intelligence,
all the above,
education wise. Yeah. There could be a lot of downward spirals.
Dating down, I guess. So if you a VP at a company, not you, but a woman. She's a VP at a company, and you know they have this thing that says date who likes you, like who likes you.
Right.
So if you meet a man and y'all go on a date and he seems like he cool,
I'm not gonna meet a man. I'm gonna meet a woman.
Just come with me.
I just want to be clear.
It ain't gonna work with you because men date down all the time.
Men do date down.
So just role play with me, okay? So the woman is a VP. She meets a guy. They go out on a date. They meet naturally. So say they meet in real life.
Okay.
And they go out on a date. She finds out that he was on a college tour without a degree.
What you mean?
How Monique used to say the men would be in college, but they're not in real college. They get into education, but it's an education of life in stripes. And
So they're on the tour in life. Their college degree is life.
Right.
Okay.
They've recently been released.
Oh. From prison. Okay.
So
they've been on vacation.
They've been on vacation in college.
Okay.
And they are interested in the VP lady.
Okay.
And they probably could be emotionally however she want to be.
Okay.
But they're lower than her because they don't have an education. They've had this vacation, and the jobs that they are going to be able to get are very limited because of their background.
Okay.
So, do you think it's wrong for the woman not to date him, or do you think women should date down because men date down?
I think that she should date. If they're having a good relationship and they're having
they don't even know they're gonna have a good relationship.
Oh, this is at the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to find out what he was on vacation for, because that matters.
Does it though?
It does. It does. You know, what somebody's been on vacation for.
We ain't gonna go real that. We're just gonna do some basic stuff. Let's say trafficking.
In what?
In narcotics.
Okay. All right. And I don't think that should be a 3-strike issue.
But just know they're never gonna be able to have any. They're gonna always have low budget jobs.
Okay. And the problem, and
so that's what I'm asking. So do you think women should?
Yes.
Yes.
If the guy is making her happy in all ways
she
possible.
She don't know if he gonna make her happy.
But she don't know if he will either.
Okay.
She don't know if she. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have this thing where y'all say date them all, but so y'all should say date them all except this one. I'm serious. Am I right? Date them all except this one.
Okay.
You can't say date them all. You get what I'm saying? And then exclude 5 of the ones you talking about dating all. You gotta give them, if you're gonna give them all a chance, give them all a chance. Give them the opportunity to fuck up. Am I right?
I don't know.
Because we do it.
Because this goes back to when you were saying women don't, men are, he let her down easily.
Right.
But women don't let men down easily.
They don't.
So this goes, I'm circling with that because I'm like, but what if, like, can you let somebody down easy to say your lifestyle doesn't align with my lifestyle?
You just said it right there.
But
you don't have to be disrespectful to
But
them.
do you think they would have the capability of understanding
just
that?
because a person... You have to understand that depending on the level of street pharmaceutical he was doing or he went to prison for, he may have been a genius. We're talking about people who had to navigate a lot of things in order to make a lot of money. So they're not dumb in the case of standards. You get what I'm saying? They can add, they can subtract, they know how to maneuver things, they know how to manipulate things, get stuff done. So I don't think the comprehension is going to be a problem. They comprehend that money needs to be in there, right? So it's not necessarily a case of that they won't comprehend it. They might respect it, that you tell them, look, before we get too far in this, my lifestyle, my job is not going to let me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll let you be a part of it. What's wrong with that?
Ain't nothing wrong.
It gives him an opportunity to choose someone else. Or
my question is, should women date down like that?
Yes. What's the problem? What's wrong with it?
I'm just asking.
I mean, you got to give them an opportunity. I mean, a guy who's up there with you on your level still can fuck up.
Yeah.
A guy that's down here may have been on vacation for narcotics, may be the most loving, caring guy. No, he had to do what he had to do. You know why he was doing it. He may have had to drop out of high school because his mom was sick, and he had to take care of his 3 little brothers and sisters. You don't know the circumstances of why he was a street pharmaceutical. You know what I'm saying? Pharmacist. You don't know. Okay. There's a lot of circumstances that lead people down that road that we don't necessarily know why they went down that road, but there's a lot more than just being a criminal or wanting to be a thug. It's a lot of things that add to that. Some people choose that route, some people choose other routes. I could have easily chose that route and be like, yeah, I need money, I got to do this, but I chose other means. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on the person.
Okay.
Just because a person was on vacation for a certain amount of time doesn't necessarily mean that they're just the worst person on earth. It means that sometimes they do what they have to do to make ends meet. Women do it. How you know he won't? Like, let's say this. Let's say me. I'm a vice president of a company, and a girl want to talk to me, but she ain't been to school, but she know how to twerk it, and she thinks. Let me ask you, yeah, that's a good question.
So y'all go off of aesthetics most of the time.
Okay, but if your aesthetics is pleasing, but your IQ is low, I can't deal with you. I got to be able to have a conversation with you.
A lot of men don't.
Like I read a lot, so I'm going to definitely have a conversation about certain things that I've read.
You per se, yes, but the average man, they go off of aesthetics.
We all go off aesthetics. Don't exclude me. We go off aesthetics.
No, what I'm saying is they can get somebody that's what they call arm candy just so she can look good. be pretty.
And when they go home, they miserable.
But that's what they want.
No, that I don't know if that's, well, I can't speak for all men. You got to have more than a physical attraction to a person. I think physical is the first thing you see. You know, people always try to throw that, we talked about this before, people always try to throw that bullshit line out. I don't go for a person for their looks, but the looks is what draws you to them. Looks is what make you come up and talk to them. Oh, Slick says, if he likes kids, hell no. If he raped, hell no. If he hits women, hell no. And then she said, what if when the sex gets old, then what? You know what I'm saying?
You ain't even got that to that part.
But you know, okay, I get it. You got, so my question is, and we're gonna come back around to that. Why should men date down when I've always heard, this is what I've heard a lot of. Women say, or not women, but I've heard conversations with a few women, and a lot of y'all think that the only thing y'all need to bring to the table is to pee. Why is that?
That's what men go after.
No. Yeah. Pee is good, but pee don't sustain you. And I think
doesn't sustain, but men give the falsehood that's what they want, because that's a lot of times what they go after.
We all give that falsehood. Women give falsehoods too.
But I'm just saying, that's why a lot of women think that, because that's how men come off. A lot of men come off and they lead with that. So if you leading with that.
And what do women lead with?
I don't know.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
But when men lead off of that, that's why the masses of women think that's what they want. And then sometimes it may not necessarily be what they're wanting, but it could have been how the relationship just evolved into it. Mm-hmm. Like, that's all they do. Like, whenever they spend time with each other, that's all they do. So sometimes the relationship evolves into that aspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't think that. I think there's more to a relationship. I think a woman needs to bring more to the table than just to pee. Now, I'm not going to get into this 50-50 stuff. It is what it is. Thinking that I need to pay all the bills and you got to pee is great in theory, but it doesn't sustain a relationship for a very long time.
I do believe women should bring value to a guy's life and vice versa. Mm-hmm. Guys should bring value to a woman's life. And this goes to a question that I've seen online. Why do men date women that they know they don't have a future with them? Mm-hmm. They know they're not going to marry them, so why date them?
Right, and I agree. Why bother with that headache? Because if you know you're not gonna have a future with them, then you get them all mesmerized and emotionally attached. Then that may become a headache that you don't want down the line when you do find somebody that you see a future with. You get what I'm saying? Because those things come back. Those are skeletons. They fall out the closet every now and then. So you know what I'm saying? It just,
they always gonna fall out the closet.
The door creaks open and then there's a skeleton knocking at the door talking about something. We were just together last week. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why men do that. I don't. That's one of those things that I haven't really ever done. If I'm with you, I'm gonna get. That's why I always say before I have sex, I gotta get to know somebody. That's why I've never had one night stand. I can't just, I can't just do you and forget about you tomorrow. I gotta know a little bit of something about you before we get to that part, because I gotta know if my time and money and I'm gonna waste trying to get to know you or get to that point is gonna be worth it, because we may have to have a future together. Things happen. So I gotta know you just a little bit. 90 days or something before, maybe 60 days or something. I can't just jump in the sheets with you, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I gotta wait a year. That's not gonna happen, especially at my young age. I'm not waiting a year, but I do want to know you a little bit. I prefer to know your hygiene habits. I prefer to know your cleaning habits. But it may take a little while to get to that point, because we all wear masks in the beginning. But I I would prefer to know those things. Hygiene and cleanliness is very important. Like, I would want to know those things.
How long do you think it take for the mask to come off?
People say 90 days, but I think a person who's very skilled at wearing masks, who's done it for a very long time, probably get away with a year or so with that.
I say 6 months, a year.
Yeah, because if you practice it, you perfect the art of doing it. It's not gonna shake you. You already been through this. Several other relationships, and you pretty much perfected the art of wearing the mask. So and when the mask come off, it might be ugly. You know, like Big Tig and his wife. You know, she got a warrant today, or whenever the case was.
No, she got arrested on a warrant that she had outstanding for kidnapping out of another state.
Right. And what you say? What we talk about for the camera? They said, did he even know? Did he investigate
this? Like, what was it like about this random chick? Like, I was trying to figure out, was she even in the industry? Like, was she somebody and we didn't know nobody?
Right.
Like, how did you end up here? Like, all
the places,
the women you've dated.
Right.
How did you pick Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
Allegedly. See, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta. She may have wore a mask for a very long time.
But you like the level.
How long they been married?
Not long, because the baby is not that old. So I think they got married when she was pregnant, or right after she had the baby.
So how long were they together?
Now that I don't know.
See, like she wore a mask for a long time. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it could be done. It's just a matter of who's doing it. Like,
no, but like for kidnapping of some kids.
That's why she in another state.
But people tried to tell you this, and as quick as they found it on social media, when this first popped off with Tigger, like he should have been able to know this. And maybe he did. Maybe he didn't care. I don't know. Because sometimes people don't care. Like, whatever they find out. Sometimes people just don't care. And they just want to live in the illusion of the fantasy of whatever they have going on in their head.
Right.
So, we honestly don't know if he knew. But she got locked up on the expressway.
Well, he couldn't have been with her that long, married her long, because he was just dating Keisha Knight Pullman in 2015 and Toya Wright. So, I mean,
well, Keisha Knight, she done got remarried. She done got married. She done got married twice since then. She on her second marriage. With her second baby. Or maybe her third. I don't know. But she got remarried. She was married twice.
They got married in 2025. Welcome their child in June 2026. So, welcome their child together in April.
Who?
Tigger.
Okay. So they got married in 25 and the baby was born in 26?
Yeah. And they been together on a relationship off and on for several years. Don't say when it started, though. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, eventually, the mask should have came off, right? Especially in the situation that he is in now, and the situation that she's allegedly in. He's allegedly. Let's say allegedly. I don't want to. I know people are saying it's true, but I'm just gonna say allegedly, just to keep us from being sued. But anyway, allegedly in.
And the video, I'm assuming it was her son that was recording.
Right, or the wrestler.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming it was her son, and he was making it worse than it seemed. Like, he was like, you threw her to the ground, and he was like, no, I didn't. She fell. He was like, now you stepping all on her. He was like, no, I'm not even stepping on her. It was just like I don't even know how old the kid is, but it was a lot of manipulation. I guess he was trying to take up for his mom, but it was like, for a kid to even be involved in that scenario was a lot anyway. So it was just too much going on. And because you know the co-host, she's suing the wife now too.
For defamation. For
defamation of character. But I'm like, he could have have been allegedly cheating, but not with the co-host because, sir, you were fighting for dear life to get this phone. So it was something in his phone,
right? That
allegedly,
he wanted, that he didn't want her to see. Right.
So it may have not been the co-host because I always say, well, there's smoke, there's some fire.
Mm-hmm.
So she may have just assumed it was the co-host, but it may not necessarily been the co-host because you was fighting. Like, let her have the phone. It
Right.
was nothing in there. Just let her have the phone.
Right. I wouldn't be fighting like that over my phone. But people say that people's true self is in their phones. Who they truly are is in their phone.
What you mean by that?
Relationship-wise, personal-wise, their beliefs, their is in their phones.
You think so?
Yes.
So explain, when you say relationship-wise, what do you mean
If they're
relationship-wise?
cheaters, if they're faithful, all that stuff is in their phone.
Well,
And you have to
a lot
estimate.
of cheaters will delete it.
Yeah, but if it's okay to delete, then I mean you could delete some stuff, but you're not gonna be able to get rid of all of it.
You could delete a
And if
whole
it's a
chat.
constant thing,
You could delete a whole chat.
and if it's I know you can have chats that disappear after a certain amount of time too, from what I understand.
But like when you done talking at nighttime before you plug your phone up, delete it.
Yeah, and this is speaking from experience, huh?
No.
See what I'm saying? See how that happens? See, and with me, I'm such a person
I've known people that have done it.
who listens to everything you're saying. If we would be in a relationship and you would say, well, yeah, you just delete it after the conversation, I'd be like, no, that's something you do. Because
I've known people that have done it.
yeah, but I'm just saying though, like people's true self, like my phone, books are in my phones, poems are in my phone, sketches are in my phone, DJ stuff. Like who I am is in my phone. Yes, it doesn't have to necessarily be anything about cheating, but things I like are in my phone. I like art. I like reading books. I like DJing. I like producing. Those things are in my phone.
Okay.
And I think a lot of times people don't realize how their phones tell on them. If you are a person who has multiple people that you are dating or that you talk to, and I consider talking cheating. If you're talking to another man about life or whatever, and we're dating, I consider that to be cheating. Sorry, it's just the way it is. But that's just me. Other men are not as insecure as I am. I'm going to go and throw that out there. But a lot of times, that stuff will be in your phone. And that's why people automatically, I always just assume if I'm dating somebody, yeah, they on that bullshit and it's in their phone. I think it makes people, and people say, oh, that's not the way to be, but it's the way to be for me because it makes me not be hurt. You get what I'm saying? It makes me not have to worry or feel pain about something that you may or may not do. I don't have to worry about it because I'm just going to assume it's bullshit.
I feel like in your phone, but I also feel like if people have to take their phone everywhere they go, then they're doing something.
Yeah, I mean,
I would definitely say that I don't even have to look for it. Like, people be going looking for shit in the phone. If you take your phone everywhere, like if we in the room and then you pick up your phone while you just going to the restroom or you going downstairs to get something to eat, if you constantly have to pick up your phone and take it with you on some bullshit.
I'll give you that. Now, me, I do take my phone when I'm in the kitchen cooking because I like to listen to music.
But I'm just saying.
A lot of times, some of that stuff can be innocent. Layla Love says, hey, Layla Love.
Hey, Lion Lady Love. Lady Lion Love. I can't see your name, so I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't have the screen up today. For some reason, it's not working. Stack 220 says, I know people that do that about the phones.
Yeah.
Layla says, I used to let my old man look at my phone. I looked at his phone. Nothing to hide. Right? Hey, Lab. Hey, Slick. Hey, Layla. Nothing to hide. I mean, yeah, true. Like, I've never been, like, when I was married, I didn't have a lock on my phone. My phone ring, answering if I'm not in the room. I don't give a shit. Like, it's just how I've always been.
You on some bullshit. Again. when you're on bullshit, outside of like you may just normally have your phone locked. So like because you may like I started locking my phone at work.
Right.
Because I would leave my phone.
And that's a good reason because I be at work and I lock my phone because I leave it at my. I don't take it to the bathroom. With me.
So I used to leave my phone. Sometimes I still do it. Leave it on my office or on my desk or whatever. So my phone is locked. Both of my phones, my work phone and my personal phone. But if you got to constantly take your phone everywhere you go, or you constantly have it with you, you on some bullshit. Like it's just you on bullshit. Like, and you can't not tell me you're not on bullshit.
Right.
So I'm assuming you're on bullshit. Yeah. And then when I used to date people, in the first date they had their phone flipped upside down. You on bullshit.
Right. But if we dating and we not serious, there's no reason for me to hold my phone upside down.
And motherfuckers put their phone upside down, and I already know when you flip your phone upside down, you on bullshit because whatever's finna come across that phone, you don't want me to see. So when I see a person flip their phone over, it's dead.
Slick says you look for shit and you find something that may be nothing, but you looking so it is an issue even if it's not. I don't know, I disagree with you, Slick. If I find something, if I'm looking for something and I find it, I found it.
Right.
And it's something to me. It may be nothing to you, or you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm looking at your phone and I find something, okay, it may be nothing to you, but it's damn sure something to me if I feel like I gotta say something about it.
I ain't finna. If I got to look in your phone, I know once I get to the point that I need to look in your phone, I'm gonna find it. Like,
right.
It's there for my intuition.
It's there to be found.
Right. It's there to be found.
It's like Kazoo.
Yeah.
It pops up for no reason.
Tells me. And then sometimes you don't even have to look for shit. Like I always say, I'm a guy's girl, and God gonna bring the shit to my door.
Right. God always brings it. Lon Layla says he used to say you're always on that Instagram, and I'll let him look. I'm talking about her husband, her ex-husband. That's true. Why your phone flipped down? Lon Layla said, why the phone flipped down? Stack 220 says I agree with Lab. Exactly, Stack. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I'm looking and I find something, it may not be nothing to you. I agree. But it's damn sure something to me if I feel some type of way about it. You can't tell me how to feel about what I see.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because my emotions about certain things are going to be different than yours. So what I see may be something to me, and whereas to you, it may be nothing. I agree. It may be nothing to you, but it's damn sure something to me. Lon Layla says, I've never been in no DV situation. What's DV?
Domestic violence.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank God for that, because I believe you will win.
But I just feel like when you see people with their phones and stuff like that, they on bullshit.
Right.
So I could like how you said. So the phone thing is typically what gives it away for me. So I don't even have to go look for it. I just see how you behave with your phone. So that's my thing. So like even when I started dating people, now I will take my phone everywhere with me because I don't know you, I don't trust you, I don't know what you got going on.
Right.
But after
I might cash out myself a couple of dollars.
After a certain while, but my phone is still locked.
I get it.
It doesn't matter. But a lot of times, so I don't know if it's on Androids, but I know on iPhones you can have the messages pop up.
You can do that on iPhone.
So I have it where the person names pop up, but not so much the message, just because of again work and stuff like that. So the name will pop up, but I don't have a message to pop up.
Yeah, and when you at work and you work in an office situation, like I work in an office situation, and people always walking by your cubicle and stuff like that, I definitely have locked my phone, and I definitely don't want them seeing what's popping up. Lon Layla so said we're talking about big ticket situation. Yes, we are. When I'm on on social media, I don't be looking for nothing. I be petty. Right.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to look for it. Sometimes I say Jesus gonna bring it to your door.
Jesus gonna bring it forward. Because sometimes you need to know.
Jesus gonna bring it to your door. And that's my thing. I always, like, I even raise my kids. Don't lie. Because first of all, it's hard to remember the lie. So whatever lie you told, you got to remember that lie, or you got to tell another lie to cover that lie. So you got to keep lying.
You lie.
Right. You got to keep lying to cover the lie, because sometimes you may not remember the lie, so now you got to come up with some other shit. But I'm going to remember everything you said. I may not remember the passcodes to some shit and how to log in to Hulu and shit like that, but I'm gonna remember everything you told me, and I'm registering. I'm like, that ain't what you said last week.
Right.
That ain't what you did last week. Like, I remember, and so that's how I raise my kids. So my kids to this day, they don't lie, because I used to tear their ass up for lying. Don't lie.
Right.
Because I'm gonna find out.
Right.
One way or the other, Jesus gonna bring it to my door.
I believe that, yeah. I remember everything a person says if it's significant to my life. Now, I have this trait to where if you're not adding anything to my life, or you're not a significant part of my life, I barely remember your name. I may remember your face, but what you said, I'm definitely not gonna remember, because it doesn't sway my life either way. But if you're a major part of my life, I'm definitely gonna remember what you said, when you said it, and how you said it. Now, we may talk about it, you may disagree that you said it, but trust me, in the back of my head, I'm saying, yeah, that's some bullshit. You said that shit. Like, I remember because that's what I do. I remember that shit. Like, a lot of times, it's just the way it is. Slick says, you making a mountain out of a molehill. Just cause your phone is down means nothing.
Fuck that.
Line Lady Love says, I do it for fun, talking about social media.
No, if your phone is flipped upside down, you on bullshit. You cannot not tell me this.
Slick says, y'all can't make up excuses for things when you do it, but it's fucked up if your person remains the same.
What?
Huh?
What?
Do it, but it's fucked up if your person remains the same. Oh, I guess does the same. Like, locking the phone and stuff. I mean, a person can lock their phone. I don't care about locking your phone. So we're not
saying you can't lock your phone.
Right.
It was on the premises of, one, if you first meet somebody and they keep flipping their phone down, even if you're dating them and they constantly have their phone upside down, that means they don't want you to see something. Or, two, they take their phone everywhere with them.
Slick says, most of my texts come in after 12 a.m. So am I fucking off? You could be.
You could be.
I mean, shit, you could be.
But we all know you ain't finna answer your phone before 12 o'clock anyway. So what we talking about right now?
Right. We know you don't wake up before 12 a.m., but that's different. But I'm just saying, like, who is waiting for you to be woke at 12 a.m. so they can send you a text is my question. Like, I don't know. I mean, you could be fucking off. I mean, you throw out a blanket question of could you be fucking off if your text is coming after 12 a.m. And my answer to that is yes. But also, my answer to that is you don't answer your phone.
So it depends on
after
the person.
12 a.m.
So that's like if I don't get off work until 9 and 10 o'clock at night, then I may not get text messages or calls until after that time, because it's based off of my work schedule.
Right.
If I know you getting off at 3 o'clock in the morning, then I may text you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So it depends on the scenario of what we're talking about. But if you're just at home,
a regular person, and you work 9 to 5, and you usually sleep at 10, and your phone going off 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, there's an issue.
Yeah, definitely.
We can't give that same scenario to you, Slick, because you are someone who pretty much, not say sleep, but you have pain issues. You have other things, and you usually don't get your day started until after 12 a.m.
Right, when everybody else going to fucking sleep.
Right.
So again, I don't know who the fuck is texting you at 12 a.m. anyway, because...
But you could be on some fucking off shit. Who knows? You may have trained yourself to wake up at 12 a.m. and answer the phone because the person that you fucking off with don't get off work to 12 a.m.
Right. So you know this.
I mean, I could add shit to the scenario if you wanted to be fucking off. I can add it. I'm very good at it. L.A. Lionel says every time you're around everybody looking at their phone, you shouldn't trust them. I'll read it in the morning. Talk about the text. I'll read it in the morning because it's after 12 a.m. Slick says everybody take their phone with them everywhere they go. People.
If you're at home, not necessarily. And if you're like, if you on a date and we like watching TV and I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, you sitting on the couch watching TV, and you go to the bathroom, your phone should not be going to the bathroom with you.
Right. But hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Nope.
I agree with you. Now, like I said, but I don't have, if I'm with somebody in the restaurant, they can check my phone. I don't have a problem with that. I take my phone in the bathroom if I'm doing number 2 because I read. And sometimes that's a difficult operation. And sometimes a brother needs something to take his mind off of
But if
it.
you just going...
But if I'm just going to pee,
yeah,
I'm not taking that phone, because let me tell you why I don't take it. I'm scared it's going to drop in the toilet. That's just why I don't take it. But I was clumsy like that.
I'm just saying, people take and then my other issue is if you know somebody always have their phone, and then when you call them and they don't answer their phone, and then they be like they didn't have their phone, so then that makes me think, so you only always have your phone when we together because you don't want me to look at your phone? Because why now?
Now you sound like me a few years ago. I used to think like that, but I'm telling you, Kay, that's why I say I come to realization just to expect people to be on bullshit, because all that thinking you doing is great. I get it. I'm there. I think like that. I've done, but I just don't want to think that much no more about that type of shit. So I just say, oh, they on some bullshit. It's just easier for me. It helps my mind stay clearer if I just automatically assume motherfuckers on some bullshit. I'm not gonna go look for the bullshit, but now that I know that you're on the bullshit, I know I feel like you're on the bullshit, I can adjust it properly. Now, Jesus may come down in my sleep tonight and be like, no, lab, they wasn't on no bullshit. They were such and such. Now I'm like, oh, dang. Okay, Lord. Thank you for letting me know.
Now, Jesus come and bring it in my door.
Layla says, K showing off them thighs. I ain't no LBGTQ shit, but it's compliment from another sister.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Slick says people walk, talk, sleep, and shit with their phone. That's true. That's true. No phone in the bathroom. Lad reading what? I'm reading books. I'm reading books. I have ebooks on my phone. I can verify that.
I do audiobooks.
All right, I have ebooks on my phone because I have to physically read the words.
I have audiobooks.
So yeah, I do read. And sometimes I scroll. I do scroll on the toilet. If I'm taking a shit, I like to relax while I'm taking a shit. I don't take no drinks in there, but I will take my phone there and sit down on the toilet and relax and shit in peace.
Way too much information.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Way too much information.
Layla says, I'm petty and I'm always laughing. That's right, laugh. That's what we need to do. But yeah, I think that he should have did more research before, in my opinion.
Yes.
But like we said, the mask might have been on and he didn't know. So how do you navigate that? How do you navigate that? I think one of the things that I've learned recently in the last few years, last maybe 10 years, is that especially when it comes to women from Atlanta who are born and raised in Atlanta, they're just straightforward, and it's a shock to the system. Like, it's a shock. Like, they'll tell you, like, nah, I don't want to be in a relationship, but I want to do this. You can do this. You can do that. And it's a shock to the system because generally you're used to a person telling you what you want to hear, but they're going to tell you what they want, and you may not want to hear it. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's just because I've gotten older and I noticed it, or maybe because I was married, I didn't have to deal with none of y'all motherfucking asses. So I don't know, but it just seems like it's just a straightforward conversation, and I believe that any person, now some may not be that way, but I believe anybody over the age of 40, if they get the conversations confused with something different, then they wanted to do that. That's just my opinion.
So let me ask you this, and then our time is...
we winding down.
Yeah, we wind down. Would you choose, and I don't know if I asked you this before on a previous show, would you choose love or money next go around?
Money. Lots of money. Money. Yeah. Yeah, I would choose money.
So if you
If
you had the option, a person had the money or the person loved you, you gonna drop the person that loved you, go for the money?
Yes. Yes.
Money comes and goes.
Love does too. So what are you saying?
Love typically does.
No, love comes and goes. You can run out of love.
Can you?
Yes, you
run
can.
out of love?
Yes. 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 Did you run out of love in your marriage?
I never loved him.
Okay, so you never even had love.
No.
Okay, so I don't know if they say they call it run out of love, but they call it grew apart.
Okay.
You can grow apart. Same thing, I think. I
All
can say
right,
that
so
to be the
let
same
me
thing.
take the love out. If you really extremely like them over money.
I'm gonna go with the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the money. We can learn to love each other
Can you though?
in Dubai or something. But
I don't think.
I can't have your ass cheating on me and I'm in love with you on Bankhead. I need. If you gonna cheat on me, I need to be in Dubai in a hotel, and I'd be like, okay. I'm just saying, like,
That's your value. So the value for you in a relationship, for somebody to bring value to your life, will be
right,
Okay.
money, because I can do everything else. I can cook. We've had this conversation. Cook,
I
clean,
know we had that part,
iron,
but
wash clothes,
yeah,
read a
but
book.
you would choose money.
I would choose money.
Okay.
No question. Somebody with a lot of money. Now I know some shit I won't have to deal with, but I don't care. Cause I deal with that shit regardless. If you broke, if you got money, you probably gonna cheat on me because you taking care of me. Okay. I don't care. I'll cry about it in my, depending on what kind of money you have, in my Bentley coupe. I don't care. Like, I'm to the point now, like, if you cheat on me and we in love, it's gonna hurt more. But if you cheat on me and you got money and you take care of me, so
Damn.
I win.
Okay.
I win all the way around. Like, I win.
Okay.
Because while you out cheating, I got money per se. And I'm the type of person now in this age, I'll tell the person, yeah, my girl take care of me. She bought this car for me. You getting in or getting out. And they gonna get in most times. What doesn't matter? Like, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Like, I could literally drive my girl's car and she have pink tires, pink wheels, pink everything. And if she taking care of me, she cheating on me and go find somebody and they still get in the car. It just... I pulled nice, hot, warm honey in people's ear, and it doesn't matter. Like, now it's just, it used to be different for me, but not no more. Lady Line Love says, money, love already there. That's a man pretending he loved them. Nah, Line Love. I don't love. If you give me a choice between love and money, I'ma choose money every single time.
What she was saying you pretended to?
Love. Money. Pretending to want money and not love.
Oh.
Lady Love says, ain't nobody cheating on you. That's in your mind. No. I've heard many times, Lady Love, that if you deal with somebody who has money or whatever like that, be it men or women, 9 times out of 10 is a lot of stuff that comes with it, and one of them is cheating.
Well, for the most part, most women that have the money, if they're taking care of their person, it's not so much they're going to cheat because they're insecure.
But they have the opportunity to.
They have the opportunity, but they just want to say they got a man. They have the insecurity and they just want to be able to say they have a man. So a lot of times they're not going to cheat because a lot of times they just want to be able to say they have a man or they're married just to appease the masses.
So you don't think a person with money is going to cheat?
Not a woman. It's very rare that if she has the money and she's taking care of you, she's 9 times
even better.
9 times out of 10, she's not going
even
to
better.
cheat.
I still want the money.
But I'm just saying, 9 times out of 10, she's not cheating because she wants to be able to say she has a man.
Okay.
If she was able to have multiple men, then she wouldn't necessarily be taking care of you. She would have been on and found somebody else.
Right.
So when a woman who has money and she's taking care of you, she's not 99% of the time she's she's not cheating because she's insecure and she want to have a man.
Okay, good. I'm with that. I like that idea. I ain't get my sound effects is gone.
Oh, there you go.
Sound effects is broken today.
Well, it has been another K Lady Speaks or Lady Speaks. I don't know what
Lady K Speaks.
Lady K Speaks.
I have spoken.
All right, so Lady K Speaks.
You're making the baby cry. Every time I did the show, you make this baby cry.
I'm gonna work on it next week.
Okay.
So I did come in a little bit late today, so we went over a little bit late. But we'll see y'all
next
Tuesday at 8:30. Same time, same place. Like and subscribe on all things so we can get us up.
Hey, you know you like that baby crying line, Layla. We're talking about it's horrible. No, it's not.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for commentating and suggesting. And I'll see y'all next week.
All right, peace out.
Mama, they think you're not getting money out here, so go show them.
INF on the beat.
Okay.